Hi, it's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you our update for Louisville, the month of August, and market has been all over the place this year, as you guys know. But it's been really interesting to watch because we seem to have the lowest median sales price in July. We've had it for a couple of years in a row. I think it's like people are taking a pause. Louisville is just a market where people are enjoying the year a little bit more than most, and we're starting to see that in the data wash out too. So expect a pretty booming fall market from what I can tell. This ought to be interesting though, because we've had a lot of buyer reduction, but we also have a lot of people from the Marshall fires re-entering the marketplace. So lots happening in Louisville. It's at 1.1 million, still one of the most expensive markets in all of Boulder County outside of the city of Boulder. That being said, our averages are up 6.6%, 7.5% for the median. I don't really want to talk much about the detached market because it's all over the place and it's really hard to read that information. But this is something that I think is worth looking at would be that price per square foot. We're up 21% from this time last year, price per square foot. It's getting increasingly more expensive to live in Louisville. The attached product is doing the same thing, right? $385 a square foot. So this is definitely the second most expensive market in Boulder County outside of the city of Boulder now. So that being said, there's a lot of outside pressures that are really toying with this market. Now, here's the big difference. Louisville is starting to have some inventory come back on the market, but the turnover is still so fast. We have 40 active units. We only had 34 come on the market. So we actually had more inventory come onto the market this last month than we did in previous years. Most areas in Boulder County are not seeing that. They're seeing a reduction in new listings, mainly because people are a little bit gun shy with what's happening on a federal level with interest rates and the economy and all this. But that being said, we have twice the inventory what we had last year. That's probably a really good thing because the demand has been so high for so long that people couldn't put a lot under contract. So what did we see? We saw more houses on the market, more under contract, or more new listings, and now we have 35 pendings, almost double what we had the previous month. So that being said, even despite the bad interest rate environment that we're in, well, I should say bad, it's just higher than we were used to. Now we're at 35 new under contracts, double the previous month, and actually above where we were last year. Because of that, our months of live inventory reduced a little bit, but we're still well above where we were a year ago. We were only at 3 weeks of inventory a year ago. Now we're at about 7 weeks of inventory, and we're still nowhere near a balanced market or where we were pre-pandemic levels. So what does that mean for this marketplace? It means that it's taken about 26 days for the average home in Louisville to go under contract, right? We're really in line with where we were last year still, surprisingly. We have a pretty decent fall slowdown in how long listings sit because buyers get a little bit more patient. The other thing is the close price to list price is finally stabilizing out. We're at 98.2% list sale price. We were well over 100 all the way through up until this month for this year, but that's a good sign. We're back to those 2019 levels, and I think you're going to see it flatten out from here. So if you have any other questions on the markets or you need another market information, I'm Anthony at Land Title.